off the frame a little bit. Of course, I'm basically trying to do a frame up restoration, so I will be taking the swing arm off and unmounting pretty much everything. Alright, so just strip it down to the frame. I've got the swing arm and forks here, and I did just go ahead and put everything back together as far as the main assembly goes, so it's kind of weird like that, but it's to save on space because, you know, all that. But my current process is putting a bunch of degreaser on it, using a wire brush and getting the rust off of the frame. I'm using a scuff pad to scuff up the frame and getting it ready for a coat of paint. It's not going to be a crazy color. I kind of want to like paint it lime green or something, but I don't think that'll work very well. So I'm just going to coat it in the gloss black, but I'm just going over it and getting the rust out and everything. I kind of wish I would have recorded myself taking that stuff off. And of course, the swing arm is not very good as far as rust goes. Pretty rusty in some places, so I'm going to paint that. Probably the same day I paint the swing arm. There's one day that's coming up that's going to be 58 as the high, and I kind of need that for the paint to adhere properly. So I did end up painting the frame tonight, or at least part of it. I'm going to have to flip it over and paint it some other time because it shouldn't be this warm for another couple days. And I also need to go pick up another can of paint. I'm using high heat chassis and roll cage paint for this application, and it looks pretty good. I was able to cover everything pretty evenly. I didn't really want to paint outside. You can see the ground around is covered with pine needles. I didn't want stuff falling on it, but it's kind of, there's a little steady breeze going by, so I think it's going to dry quickly. I mean, this paint dries in like 15-20 minutes anyway, so I'll be able to pull it in pretty soon, but it'll be another couple days before I can paint it anymore. So I just did a little bit of painting on the swing arm, foot peg mounts, the arm that connects from the swing arm to the brake, or the brake caliper I should say, and then the rest of the frame. So hopefully it's all putting things back together from here, and of course cleaning things along the way, and maybe replacing a few things, but we'll see how it goes. The paint cured on the frame overnight. I got the new old stock shoeies shined up. Those came with the bike, but they're a little different. I had the little bushings in it. I had to mix and match from the other shocks, which I'll go ahead and show you are way worse as far as rust and everything goes. So I had to mix and match some of the bushings to get that to work, but it's actually looking really nice. I'm really pleased with how this is coming out so far. Got the swing arm painted and everything. Also got this stuff here painted, the foot pegs, and I still need to go in and paint the inside of that. It was kind of after dark when I painted it. And also this arm that connects the brake to the swing arm. So I got that painted as well. I just haven't put it back on yet, and I don't think I will for a little while because I still got some stuff to attend to over here as far as all that goes. So I've been sorting and everything. I'm going to take the triple tree off and paint that probably this coming Saturday. This little update's probably going to be lumped in. I think I'm just going to do a few days at a time when it comes to these update videos. So for each video, it's not going to be one day per video probably. I've been shining up everything. I put it back on. The bolts I've been shining up. I've basically been giving this bike the whole rundown. So hopefully when it's all back together, it's going to look awesome. But we'll just have to see. So I mounted the triple tree up. It's kind of hard to see because I did put the cluster back on already. I didn't film myself doing it, but triple came out pretty good. Haven't hooked any other wiring up. It's just the stuff coming from the cluster. I'm cleaning up the forks a little bit, but mainly right now for this video, just worried about the triple tree, and it came out really good, I think. Everything is looking pretty good as far as the chassis goes. But yeah, so chassis and suspension is getting there. Engine is still underway, and a video on that will probably come at some point. But yeah, I think my next focus, along with the motor, is going to be wheels and tires. I do have everything off of the wheels that I need to get off of them. Spacers are out, everything like that, and they're in little baggies in there. I'll probably cut the tires off, and yeah, I'll probably cut the tires off because these are so old they're not going to be used. So I'll cut the tires off probably with the Dremel or something, get new inner tubes while I'm at it, and clean the wheels up. And tires are kind of an investment, honestly, because there's not exactly a guarantee that this bike is going to run anytime soon. So I could get new tires and stuff to put on it. I probably will end up doing that because I don't think they're that expensive. That's my plan anyway. So do keep in mind that this is the update videos that you're seeing. They're going to be more few and far between because like this video that I'm recording this for right now about the frame and chassis painting, this whole process has been a couple of weeks that you're seeing in like 5 to 6 minutes. I haven't done the best job of recording absolutely everything. I've been trying to fix that. I've been trying to record a lot with the motor, what I do, and everything I have set out here and all that. But yeah, so as far as the frame and chassis goes, this is going to be that video. I try to group everything together. Like I don't think I'll do a suspension video because I'm not really doing anything with it. I'm not rebuilding the forks. Those shoeies came with it and were just 2 bolts. So, and I already addressed it in this video a little bit. But yeah, so do keep in mind these videos are like a couple of weeks just condensed into like 10 minutes or less. I try not to make it too boring, but thank you all for watching. If you do want to keep seeing the progress of this build, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. You have any ideas, also leave them in the comments. Like the video, share the video if you like, and I'll see you guys in the next update.